Hey, Urban Tribe, welcome back to Love Your Tribe Tuesday. We're doing this to stay connected and to celebrate our own urban tribe. And today we have some really exciting guests with us.
We are so thrilled to be talking to three of Dunedin High School's top students. We have Hannah Mariscal, who is the student body president, Daniela Lopez, who is the salutatorian, and Shay Porter, who is the valedictorian. And I have been so blessed to know you girls since you were freshmen not in college, freshmen in high school. And I cannot believe that you girls are already graduating. You are being called the class of COVID-19. And with that kind of makes me want to cry. But with that, you're missing out on so many milestones and so many rituals that usually come along with your senior year. Things like prom, your senior breakfast, your senior night for all of your sports, and of course, graduation. So how are you closing out this chapter in your life?
For me, I think just doing all the preparations that I need to do for college, like applying for my dorm and just looking forward to that next part of my life and just all the stuff that I can do in the future and in college. I think that's just closing this chapter and starting the next one for me.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I think it's important that, people take this time to, kind of close out this chapter and look forward to the future, get excited for college, what the next chapter of your life will bring. I think it's supposed to be something that's supposed to be really happy, so I'm just kind of putting all my sad energy into that.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, just looking back on like our high school memories and then taking that with us for when we go forward to all the good things we're going to do in college.
And you girls all have some exciting things that you're doing. Hannah, I know you're playing a sport in college.
Yes.
What school are you going to?
I'm playing soccer at Eastern Florida State College in Melbourne.
And Danny, what about you?
I'm going to the University of South Florida for nursing.
I'm going to the University of Tampa for criminology.
Wow, all very exciting. Hannah, do you know what you're going to study yet?
Criminology.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, as you were speaking, I loved the way each of you reframed the situation you're going through. And instead of like, I heard one of you say, I'm going to take that sad energy and turn it into that. You're reframing everything. And that's tremendous. So I wanted to share a quote with you by Norman Vincent Peale. Become a possibilitarian. Oh, I said that like 3 times. No matter how dark things seem to be or actually are, raise your sights and see possibilities. Always see them, for they're always there. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the opportunities and possibilities that are going to come out of this unique time in your history?
So for me, I think it's kind of a good time to, start getting ready for college. And I think it kind of gave me the opportunity to start college a little early. It's up to me to get up to do my school. It's up to me to, stay focused on my work. I have to get up and get motivated to do work. So I think it kind of gave me the opportunity to see what college life is going to be like, because I have to, get up to go to my classes. No one's going to have a schedule for me. It's up to me to do everything. So I think I was able to, kind of get the college experience a little early, which I feel is important because it's preparing me for the fall.
I think there's a lot more attention on us right now. As, like you said, we're being called the class of COVID-19. So I think that our class is going to be remembered a lot more than, not necessarily more than other classes, but it's definitely different than other classes. So I think we'll have that title on us, and it will allow us to bring a lot more attention to certain issues because we have that platform that was given to us.
Yeah, I think it also allows us to grow a lot more as people, as most people don't really go through this. So it allows us to grow at a young age and realize that not everything is always good, and that we can make good out of bad in a kind of way.
Wow, those are really powerful ways to look at this time. And I think you're right. I mean, this is going to make you guys stand out, right? You have some interesting stories to tell your kids if you guys choose to have kids later in life. Some interesting stories that are going to come out of this. All three of you are going to be giving speeches for graduation, and hopefully you still will have an opportunity to do that. But do you have a little bit that you could tell us that you wanted to share with this class of 2020?
For me, towards the end of my speech, I made that part a lot about how we're going to overcome these times, and even though so much was taken away from us, we're going to be able to just give so much more coming out of it that will just make the best of it and really make a name for ourselves as the class of 2020.
Yeah, and mine was more of the first part of my speech. I really want to thank everyone that has helped me along the way. Of course, like Danielle and her family, they have been like my second family the past 4 years. I've been in her house, I've slept at her house, I've eaten at her house. So I of course want to thank them, and of course my own family for everything they've supporting me. I think it's like really important that you have a really supportive family, and mine has been so great through the past 4 years. And I really want to thank the teachers and the administrators at Dunedin High for aiding in our education and really helping us discover who we want to be in the future.
Yeah, at the end of my quote, I chose to end with, or the end of my speech, I chose to end with a quote from Dr. Seuss that's actually painted on the wall at our school. It's, "You're off to great places, you're off and away, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose." And then I just ended like with addressing all my classmates and how I was excited for everything to see everything that they're going to accomplish.
You girls have some very bright futures ahead of you. I'm very proud to have known you all these years.
You are incredibly inspirational. You've had a huge effect on me just listening to these stories, because I'm sure it wasn't easy to decide you were going to kind of sacrifice all these other things you plan to do, and you're doing things in a new way. It might be simple, but it's not necessarily easy. It's so impressive. I'm excited for all three of you. We wish you the very best. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for joining Urban Tribe today for Love Your Tribe Tuesday. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Bye-bye.